So,
Just tell me.
okay.
And I'm talking, I'm going to be making,
Yeah, I think that's what keeps my thoughts straight, because you're talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, I put the statute of blessing mother out and never gave it any thought. Well, on August 24th, 2005, which is almost a year later, my office was open.
So you were getting these dreams a whole year before?
A whole year before.
Wow.
So on August 24th, 2005, I was at my office and I decided that to close the office on the 26th, which is my birthday. I think that was that Friday. So I decided to close the office and just to take off on my birthday and not work and schedule the patients on a different day. So I got in my car that I bought and
I'm sure I don't lose it. Don't worry about it.
And I got in my car and I decided to take a ride to Mississippi. While I was driving, I was going across the highway, and an alligator came in front of my car.
Where?
And
Slide out?
This was almost a slide out.
Mm-hmm.
A bit unusual because that's not
that.
something that normally happens. But when I saw the alligator, it made me think that animals kind of know stuff before we know stuff.
Right.
And it was almost like he was trying to run away. Anyway, I get down, I drive another 20, 30 miles, and I get to Gulf Coast in Mississippi, and where the casinos are, and right there on the coast, you can actually see the Gulf of Mexico from where we are, where I was driving. And as I was driving, I got the feeling that none of this was going to be there, that all of that was going to disappear. I had no reason for it. This is on the 24th of August. I turned on the radio, and they said there was a hurricane coming towards our way, but it was not, they don't know whether it was going to hit New Orleans or not. But I felt that the Mississippi area, Gulf Coast area, as well as the buildings that I was looking at when I was driving, I felt that those weren't going to be there anymore. But I had no reason to think that they weren't, but I felt that they weren't. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we went home. I went home and after my ride, and I celebrated my birthday with the kids and my wife, and we went to sleep. Later that night, my sister called, and I said, she said, I asked her, I said, well, you're calling kind of late. I mean, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, but I mean, my birthday's over now, but I appreciate you calling me late. She says, I'm not calling you about your birthday. I'm calling to find out why are you still there. I said, well, what are you talking about? She says, turn on the TV. So we turned on the TV, and the hurricane was bigger than the state.
Yes.
And it was about maybe 200 miles away. So I said, we need to get out of here. I didn't say it exactly like that, but I said, we need to get out of here. We need to get the hell out of here, exactly. So we packed up everything that we could pack up, took one car, we took the van, and we left. And when we got on the interstate, we noticed that a lot of people had thought the same thing. The interstate was kind of crowded. I mean, so it took us almost 3 hours to get from New Orleans to Baton Rouge, which is only an hour away. Right. But there was so much traffic that it was crazy. So by the time we got to Baton Rouge, they said that the hurricane was definitely coming our way, and that everybody needs to evacuate. We ended up driving from Baton Rouge to Dallas, Texas, and it took us almost 14 hours to do that. Wow. Long trip.
Wow. What was the average speed?
We were doing maybe 40 miles an hour.
Average.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's a long.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah.
It's
and so we got to Dallas, and of course that was Cheryl's, my wife's in-laws. So my wife's relatives. And so we stayed there, and that would have been Saturday evening. On Sunday, we said that the hurricane is going to hit, and make sure that you're not in New Orleans, but it should be over by Monday morning. So we stayed there Saturday, Sunday night. Monday morning, we left, got up, put our clothes on, packed our bags to go back to New Orleans. On the way to New Orleans, on the way out of Dallas, they said that.
All right. Smart dress?
Yeah.
Fine, okay.
Ready?
That's great. Thank you.
I need some of the.
Lemon butter.
2 of those would be good. And
I
so.
got to pick up this camera so I can see this. This plate of étouffée from Crawford's here at Landry's. What you got, Daryl?
Oyster bar trash.
Oyster
bar trash.
Looks good.
It's shrimp, crab with a special sauce and rice.
Yeah. I'm gonna put